Formed on January 9th, 1908, the Glebe Rugby League Club are Australia's oldest club. They entered the New South Wales Rugby League as a foundation club and competed for 22 years before being removed from the competition at the end of the 1929 season. For the next 87 years, the famous Dirty Red jersey would not be worn on a footy field until they made their historic return from rugby league obscurity. In 2017, the club created the Glebe Rugby League Football Club Hall of Fame to honour the greats that have donned the famous colours. In this video, join me as I track down the final resting places of these Hall of Fame inductees as we remember the men who left a mark on this iconic, historic club. Please note that while Frank Burge and Chris McIvert are inductees, they will not feature in this video as they appear in previous Sporting Grave tours. I'll leave a link for these tours in the description if you'd like to check them out. But for now, let's get going. Starting at Eastern Suburbs Memorial Gardens, just inside the front gate, we find Mr. Alfred Bert Gray. An inaugural inductee in 2017, with Frank Burge and Chris McIvert, Bert Gray was Glebe through and through. Born in Glebe in 1890, he would debut for the Dirty Reds in round 2 of the 1912 season, defeating North Sydney 11-2 at Wentworth Park. A nimble lightweight forward, Bert would play 102 first grade matches for Glebe in 12 seasons. He played in 27 representative matches, including the Ashes winning series against England in 1920, and was also a 1921-22 Kangaroo. He was also a member of the 1922 Grand Final team, beaten by the unstoppable North Sydney side in the final. Legendary halfback Duncan Thompson rated Gray the greatest forward of all time in his weight, at just 11 stone or a touch under 70 kilos. Bert Gray passed away on the 17th of December 1967, aged 77. From Botany, we head to Rookwood Necropolis and find legendary dual international Mr. John Joseph Hickey. Inducted in 2018, John Joseph Darb Hickey was a rugby union star in his early career, playing 2 tests on the tour of Great Britain in 1908-09, and also played in the gold medal winning Wallaby side at the 1908 London Olympics. After returning from the tour, he was one of the next wave of union converts and signed on with the Glebe team for the 1910 season, and would go on to play 54 games for the Dirty Reds before war service interrupted his career. He also partnered Dally Messenger in the centres for the first ever Great Britain Lions tour of Australasia, scoring Australia's first ever test try. After the war, he would coach Glebe for the 1924 season. Darb Hickey passed away on the 15th of May 1950, aged 63. Heading south from Rookwood, we arrive at Warrenora Memorial Gardens and find Mr. Sidney Pert. 2018 inductee Sidney Pert joined Glebe in 1908, becoming a foundation member of the club. He would go on to play 12 seasons with the club, scoring 28 tries. A tough front row forward, known for his incredible fitness, his career at Glebe was one of the longest for the club. He was part of the 1913 City Cup champion team and also played in their 1911 final loss to Eastern Suburbs. After retiring, he would take on a fitness and conditioning role with the St George Club and served as timekeeper for the Dragons until retiring in 1953. He was awarded life membership to the New South Wales Rugby League in 1944. Sid Pert passed away on the 13th of August 1966, aged 76. And lastly, staying in Warrenora, just a few rose gardens from Sid Pert, we find Mr. William Benson. Bill Bingy Benson was the last of the 2018 inductees. A cunning halfback for the Dirty Reds, he would play 110 games for Glebe over 10 seasons, scoring 23 tries. He was a member of the grand final beaten team of 1922 against North Sydney, before switching to St George with Frank Burge for the 1927 season, taking the Dragons to their first final. Bill Benson represented New South Wales on 11 occasions and also played for the 1924 Australian Possibles side against the Probables, scoring a try in the 10-all draw. Bill "Bingy" Benson passed away on the 25th of May 1968, shortly after watching the World Cup match between Australia and Great Britain at the SCG. There we are, folks. 4 members of the Glebe Rugby League Hall of Fame. Check out the full Hall of Fame and information about the Dirty Reds at the website, linked below, and thanks for watching.